A very vivid picture that you're painting here in terms of the value that can be created. There's two other major areas of value I want to ask you about. You mentioned someone might call in and they were looking to purchase a $100 item or collection of items, but they come off
Mm.
the call and they bought 150 or $200. There's actually a capability of the contact center, the agents, as salespeople. They're cross-selling, they're upselling. People, when there's new product launches, they're calling in, they're asking questions about people that are considering to make a purchase. There is a direct correlation between sales and revenue for the organization and how the contact center handles all of those situations. Like, how do you characterize the size of that opportunity? That contact centers as actual sales agents in a lot of capacity.
It certainly depends. If your product portfolio is set up and positioned, and for example, I had a fairly large order to cash organization that did claims handling and sold some products. And so what we did was we fortified their product lines. We bought a company and bought a bunch of products that they could actually sell to those clients, those customers. And they would episodically talk through where they're at. And they would say, well, I'm also thinking about, I need a pair of compression garments, or I need this, or I need that. And they said, here, go to this website. We can help you with that if you really wish. If not, it's fine. Setting the value stream up for success is a big part of it. And it's also about core context. We sold a very high priced product to the client, but what products would go along with it that might make their life better, or make it easier for them to use, or make them a little happier, or make sure that they didn't have to go to the store and buy something else. And that, especially in the places where you have a contextual sale, you can really drive that into your contact center. And it's funny that when I talk to my leadership team about some of the most important things, there's two things: always be recruiting and always be selling. And if you're always sell without the dogmatic sound of sales, it's sound of help, it's the sound of understanding, it's the sound of empathy and how I might be able to help you a little bit. And I think those are the things that really work. What we do in the world where we work is we start at the beginning. So when we hire contact center reps or we hire mid to back office kind of colleagues, we're thinking about their collaborative skills. We're thinking about their empathy, how they handled things when they were in college or when they handled things in high school or in their family or in their church or whatever the case is. And we put those things together. And those are the ones that end up floating to the top in terms of capability. And you're crafting your employment, your workforce for these things. And I think that's a really critical part of it. If you're looking to find people that can pick up a phone and press a button and are good with computers and things like that's great. But you also should think about the softer skills that are aiming at the value stream that you're proposing to have. And again, it goes down from the cascading metrics of what's important for your company.